What was your reaction when you heard that you were going to be coming to the Mariners and, an organization that has such a track record of pitching development?
Yeah, I mean, still doesn't really feel real. And when I heard my name, obviously, it's what you dream about. And just super grateful to be selected by an organization that really got to kind of meet and take in. I think just everything happens for a reason. And for me to be selected by the Mariners truly means a lot. And it's an emotional time and just really excited to spend this time with my family and celebrate with them.
We'll go to Shane Lance with the Seattle Times.
Hi, Cade. They, the Scott Hunter, the scouting director, was talking about a lot of your skills, what makes them excited. Can you walk us through a little bit your pitch mix, kind of the things that you think have given you success over the past year?
Yeah, I think I give a lot of credit to my coaches at LSU. Uh, for me to be where I'm at, I wouldn't be where I'm at without them. And I have a four-seam fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup. And last year I didn't have a slider, and I think the slider for me has been a really big upgrade for me. And I think that's why I'm at where I'm at. And being able to talk to y'all as the third overall pick is a big reason why was that slider. And just to be fortunate enough to kind of be around my teammates and learn from everyone that I've been surrounded by. And you never take anything for granted, and just super pumped up for the next chapter.
We'll go to Karen Kowach.
Hi, Kade. Congrats. You have a former teammate who was drafted by the Mariners last year, Christian Little. I was wondering if you've talked to him at all and if he's told you at all about the organization and their pitching development, things like that.
No, I haven't talked to him, but as soon as I got selected, in the back of my head, I was like, I know a guy from here, and it's a really good feeling. And Christian Little is a really good dude, and just happy to have kind of that guy on my shoulder that I can kind of count on back and just kind of lead me way. And he's a really good leader, he's a great teammate, and someone that you kind of look up to a lot. So for him to be in my corner is really special, and excited to continue to kind of make new teammates and new friends along the way. And actually, when I played for Team USA when I was 17, Walter Ford was my roommate, so I know him as well. So yeah, there's a couple connections already, and got to meet the guys over at Seattle through Zoom. But just I think it's the right fit for me, and that's what it's all about, man.
We'll go to Mike Benton with KJR.
Hey, Kate, congratulations. Welcome to Seattle here. We've heard about some of the ambitions for you when it comes to the kind of pitcher that you want to be down the road. Who are some of the pitchers you grew up watching that really embody not just the pitcher, but the kind of results that you want for your career?
Yeah, I think it's easy to like refer to a Kershaw, Max Fried, but I think it's not. It's a lot more than just the pitcher. It's the mentality. Guys like Derek Jeter, uh, and I've seen. I mean, I've been watching actually Cal Riley. I mean, obviously he's having a great season, and just in the back of my head, just to kind of watch those guys, and at the same time, I mean, everyone's a big leaguer for a reason, and you can kind of learn something from everyone, and just to have that little back in my head, kind of feeling that uh, I have those guys in my corner, and but I also, once again, yeah, Max Fried and Kershaw come to mind, just the mechanical side of things. But I kind of pick up on things from a lot of different kind of players.
Go to Brady Farkas.
Cade, congratulations. I'm curious your experience in the SEC and at the College World Series, how that prepares you for life in professional baseball.
Yes, sir. I mean, to have that opportunity to pitch in the SEC and pitch in the World Series kind of prepares you for the next step. And when you pitch in the SEC, I think it's just a stepping stone for the next step. And just to have that opportunity, and really blessed with Coach Johnson for giving me that chance. And really cool memories I made along the way at LSU, and super happy and fortunate enough that I was a part of that. But really looking forward to the next chapter as well.
We'll go next to John Eads, WFB TV.
Hey, Cade, congratulations.
Thank you, John.
Absolutely. I'm just curious, in the 2 years you spent at LSU, if there's anything you learned or noticed about yourself as a baseball player that you didn't know before that you can now use in the professional ranks.
Yeah, I think, like I already said, I give so much credit to Coach Yeski, and I'm right here talking to all these guys mostly because of him. And I genuinely believe that without the help of him, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. And just give a lot of credit to him, and just so happy to have that opportunity to play for the purple and gold, and it's something I'll cherish for a long time. And just to have that in the back of my head that I can always lean back on the Tigers is something really special. And obviously, I made so many great memories this year that they're really close to my heart.
We'll go to Kate Brewster with Lookout Landing.
Hi, Kate. Congratulations. Scott Hunter was talking about what a watershed moment it was for him watching you against Coastal Carolina, and not necessarily because obviously impressive complete game shutout, but it was the way you rebounded from a couple of tough innings early on that really made him think, wow, this kid can battle. If this is what he looks like when he's not got his best stuff, like we really believe in this. What did you learn about yourself through that experience?
Yeah, I think it's easy to determine a pitcher based on when you're doing good, but I think the ultimate kind of factor for me is when it's not going well. Like, what do you react like? And just to continue to go out there and battle. And that's the kind of pitcher I am. I'm going to give it all I got for my team, and now it's for the Mariners. So I'm just super blessed. I mean, I've had so many cherishable memories over the last month or two, and this is just another one of those things that I'll look back on and just be so grateful for.
We'll go next to Zach Harris with Seattle Sports, 710.
Hey, Cade, congrats. We know you had Tommy John surgery back in high school, at a young age. How much did that kind of teach you early on to deal with adversity, and how much did that kind of help you at LSU?
Yeah. So I had a physical therapy guy that had really kind of taught me the way, and now I kind of use that routine of keeping my arm in shape and keep my arm healthy because of him. And just super grateful once again. It's the people you meet along the way that kind of make everything happen, and just super glad to meet him as well. And I think through that Tommy John surgery, I've kind of learned so much about myself that'll just lead me along the way.
We'll go next to Koki Riley with The Advocate.
Congrats, Cade.
Thank you.
So I was curious when you were going through the whole draft process, what were those conversations like with Seattle when they met with you? I think you mentioned that Zoom earlier. Like how did you sort of connect with those guys during those conversations?
Yeah, so Andy McKay actually came to my house. I'm not maybe a week and a half or two ago. And sat down for about an hour, and we kind of talked things out. And it's funny enough, he was the only guy that came to my house, which is I'm not sure if that's ironic or that's just how things go. But we had some really good conversations that, funny enough, reminds me a lot of Coach Yeski in a lot of ways. And a lot of the guys that are mentality through the Mariners remind me of kind of how they go about their business, just like Coach Yeski did. And I think that we created that bond that put us to a spot where they were able to select me, and just super honored again. I mean, to be selected as a third overall pick is, I mean, still feels like a dream to this day.
All right, we'll go next to Daniel Kramer.
Hey, or I know you touched on Kershaw and Max Fried, but what seen or heard about the Mariners pitching staff, and how they've been able to cultivate young homegrown arms and graduate majors.
Yeah, so I mean, I've watched a couple guys already. Logan Gilbert just actually texted me, which is pretty cool. I mean, he's one of the best in the world, and so just to have that honor for him to reach out is really special. Guys like Brian Wu that are kind of the younger guys that, I mean, that's just pure dominance, and just the mentality they have in the pitching development area has just been something that I really look forward to. And through this process, I've always kind of known Seattle for their pitching development, and I've always heard so many good things. So just to have that opportunity to kind of just digest everything that they have to offer is just really special.
We got time for a couple more questions. Next, we'll go to Jeffrey Nooney.
Sorry, still learning in Zoom. Congrats, Cade.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, what are some personal goals you got for the major league level? I mean, besides making it, obviously, but what are some goals that you want to have set for yourself?
Yeah, obviously, I want to make it. I want to leave an impact, an impression on the Seattle Mariners, and give them a reason why I'm here today. And just super blessed again for that chance. But at the end of the day, I mean, just like how I was at LSU, that I want to win. I want to win a World Series, and I think it's simple as that. That you come here to win. You, and I mean, that's what I've already done. It's nothing new, and I know what it takes. And I've heard so many good things about the locker room in Seattle, how everyone's good dudes, and that's what it's all about. Just being in the locker room with your guys that you can kind of count on when times get tough, and ride those memories when times are high as well.
All right, we'll go back to John Eads for the last question.
Thank you. Kate, obviously a massive jump from freshman to sophomore year. Just what do you remember about this time last summer? Maybe you were watching the draft and stuff, and how you were outlining the next year that's led you to this point.
Yeah, you look back at Gage Junk, Luke Holman, Thatcher Hurd, and those guys, and you just be like, man, that's incredible. And I wish I could kind of be it with them. And they've taught me so much throughout last year. And I think through that process, it's just continuing to work every day and just living that moment where it's just one day at a time. And Coach Yasky, give it a lot of credit to him and once again, but you just live in that moment where every day counts and just continue to work.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Thank y'all so much.
Kade.
Congrats, Kate.